What's your date of birth?
He says, I don't know the day, but he's saying at 15 or something, 15, 16, something like that.
50?
No, 50, 15.
50?
15, 1, 5.
What?
He says that.
Alright then. Can you ask him what country he was born in?
Come on here. He's from Afghanistan.
Can you ask your friend again to confirm how old he is?
Sure. It says 15.
15 years old. With grey hair.
Can you just ask him his address for me?
He said, I've just come last night.
Can you just ask him how he got here to the UK?
He says, I've just come from to Collins from here and lorry.
In a lorry?
Yeah.
Next door, another Afghan worker is being checked out.
Can you just ask the lad here, what's his date of birth?
And it appears a common theme is emerging.
He says I'm 15.
15?
Yeah.
When did he arrive in the UK?
He says I'm coming last night.
And you say you arrived last night on a lorry and you walked straight in here to a job first thing this morning? We've struggled to get a interpreter, so using the gentleman here has been very helpful. We're speaking to this lad here, and he claims to have arrived here last night in the early hours of the morning on a lorry from France. And he says he's 15.
Me?
We're arresting you on suspicion of entering the UK without leave. You don't have to say anything for the main army defence. You don't mention when questioned something which you later on in court.
You are now Ismail. You are now under arrest.
Both men claiming to be 15 are arrested as they've admitted entering the country illegally. As they're claiming to be children, their ages will have to be assessed by the social services. One of the remaining workers is a Pakistani national who is here on a student visa. However, he admits he is not doing any studying at all.
Claims he's only started working here today, so he's working but not studying. He gets paid £15 a day. That's for 10 hours.
Despite seeking refuge in their own communities, illegal immigrants can find life in Britain very different from the dream. And for those who believe they've beaten the system, reality can hit at any time with the arrival of an enforcement team.
He's only mentioned UK. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm to fancy if you don't mention one question, something later around in court.
The Afghan who's been so helpful acting as an interpreter is a failed asylum seeker and should have left the UK. Now he faces the reality of going home.
I lived a long time in this country, no crime, nothing. But I can't live in Afghanistan now because if it's only my brain is already for here. Not for Afghanistan, you see the...
I understand that, but you know when you're here illegally, there's always a chance that you'll be sent back. I appreciate what you're saying, but there's nothing I can say that's going to help me now.
I do nothing. I just work, sleep, home, that's it. You know.
Morning's still young, really. I mean, there were 5 employees there, and we've taken 4 out. This guy who owns this place, looking at, upwards of £40,000 in penalties, which is a considerable amount. Yeah, I'm quite satisfied actually. 5 out for morning's work. Happy.
Okay guys, let's go.
The Afghan who helped to interpret won himself a reprieve. He put in a fresh application and was given permission to live in the UK. The student who was working instead of studying was detained and removed back to Pakistan. The 2 Afghans claiming to be 15 were assessed to be over 18. One was detained and removed from the UK, but as the other had no travel documents, he was released on bail and has since absconded. The owner was fined £20,000, but targeting the people who make the serious money out of illegal working is not so easy.
The people who we encounter, they won't give us the names of the agents, they won't tell us the routes they come in, because they're more scared of the agents than they are of us. But these people don't see that they're being used and they're actually victims in all of this. They're being exploited, they're being paid peanuts. They've paid thousands of pounds to come to the UK. Unfortunately, very rarely you get them to speak to us and to give us